Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already... He's had a shot!
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes, while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. Sweat and the shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Oh, easy pickings there. It's loose now and they want to get it. And another try! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Costa Curta. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Santos looking to pass their way through. Oh, that was vital. Hakimi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Hullet. David Villa providing an outlet on that flank. Rafinha. David Villa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Villa is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he's taking no chances there.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Van Dijk gets good distance on it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. He's had it taken off him. And he's managed to get free. And here's Jorginho. It's Jorginho! He's delivered all right! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Jorginho goes looking wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that should get the job done. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. Jorginho! He's done very well. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Rafinha, who does have an assist to his name. David Villa. Gullit cuts out the pass. Chouameni. Forwards and with intent. Rafinha.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's there to clear it. And it's Gerrard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now that's well seen too. That's a little off target. He's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
David Villa. Chouameni. David Villa. Oh, super find. He's got the shot away! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 33.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he cuts out the supply. Rodri.
Substitution in progress.
And no, that was never going to make it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh no, what has happened here? And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rafael Leao, he's picked his way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that will be it. Barcelona can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
And we'd like to inform you now that the
Your
latest
final
travel
thoughts, Jim?
information is
Barcelona
currently being
definitely
displayed
impressing
on
me
the
here.
screen.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's there to belt it away. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now there's a fine ball. And he can clear it away. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well,
and the shot! Deftly away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And it's Bale. Hakimi. Barcelona, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chouameni. Cruyff. Law. Oh, super ball. Has a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vieira. And here's Bale. Real chance! Pinches it off him. Law. Decent hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rafinha. And the pass is intercepted. Interesting ball. Nuno Mendes. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And he's been shifted off it. And here's Bale. It's Bale! That is a hits one! He's got away with one there.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
This possibly the last play of the half. Big header!
That's just
a decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Looking for the run. Law unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking here to chip it through. Caceres. David Villa. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Besiktas, number 21.
Besiktas can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hazard. Cannavaro. Van Basten being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. David Villa. Chouameni. Shifted upfield. Jorginho. De Jong is always looking to break lines. Besiktas finding their passes. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he was alert to it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution.
Besiktas have their second corner now. Cleared away. He's gone for goal!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Jong.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's Eto'o. Can he put it away? Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Corner number 3 coming up. Hazard with the short one. It's a good-looking cross. Byrne can get it clear. And the shot! Oh, yes! It's there! And that might well be that!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Besiktas take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
4 added minutes has been
Kimmich,
indicated.
and he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this... David Villa! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good-looking ball. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Nuno Mendes. Stood up well to him there. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Gabriel.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim... It's full on! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence.
He's got the shot away! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedri. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Jorginho. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rafinha. Brilliantly cut out. Beckenbauer. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Messi. Cannavaro. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's been picked out. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No changes at the interval from either side. Oh no, this does not look... Shapes to shoot! There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
David Villa. Jorginho. Ah, such a clever touch. Jorginho! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Just about up to the hour now. Jorginho gets over and intercepts. Beckenbauer. That is good alertness. Rafinha, who's set up one goal so far. Pedri. Pirlo. Now that's well seen too. Gently done. And they can counter here. Nicely worked. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Messi. White. White got a long way forward to join the attack.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well read, nice interception.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. David Villa. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Now that's a fine challenge.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Jorginho.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Van Basten! An attempt which... And that is that. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
And a quick reminder today.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Nice control, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mosquera defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aim forwards, couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko.
He's got the shot away!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Rafinha. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Jorginho. In towards the middle. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Bale. He's picked his way through. Bale stood his ground strongly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Van Basten. Rafinha. David Villa. Here's Chouameni. Good read, needed to be. Bari look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Out of play for a throw. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! He's scored!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Bari, and the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Van Basten. David Villa. Cruyff, who's set up one goal so far. He's played him through. Shevchenko Shevchenko! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Bari appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Cruyff proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Bruno Fernandes, he's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bruno Fernandes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution in progress.
Bari have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. Hits one! Gently done. And here's Cruyff. Oh, important interception. Cleared without complication. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, great play! Now the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Cruyff with the clearance.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shot could be on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No way through there. Bale running with the ball. Is there any support? He might not need it. Cannavaro is there to clear. And here's Shevchenko.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Now it's Drogba. Foot in.
There will
Pedri.
be 1 minute added time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Costa. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
This is a lost children.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're underway here. Looking for the runner. Rafinha. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Cruyff. Good read, needed to be. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Van Dijk clears. And now they can spring out of defence.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
And here's Cruyff. Defending of the desperate variety. Strong running down that left flank. Thuram gets over and intercepts. David Villa. Oh, this is a very good run. Now the finish! Goal! Barcelona! How very smart. He just got it right.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Deco. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
David Villa. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernes. Oh, that's a key interception. Rafinha. Oh, that's a nice ball. And he's found a way past. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's there to get it away. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Back into the middle. Nice ball, and the shot! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good...
It's Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
The attendance
Right
for this
card.
match was 72.
So we've reached the hour mark. Rummenigge. Forwards and with intent. And he's intervened well there. Donadoni. Rijkaard. And it's Deco. Neither of these two want to come off second best. David Villa.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
David Villa. He shifted it to the flank. And he was quick to react. Hernes. Hakimi. Rummenigge. Cruyff. Oh, good ball! Oh, that was vital. And he's heaved it away. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Manchester United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Cruyff! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution on the field, number 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Deco. Number 4, Donadoni.
Osimhen.
Number 25.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 9, Hernes. Coming on the field.
A
number
temporary
45,
retreat here.
Osimhen.
Just too much pressure.
Number
Had to go that way.
27, Serginho. Number 14.
Serginho. Well seen. Saw that coming.
20,
And here's Haaland. Haaland!
Number 8.
And he's there to clear it.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
3 minutes added time.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Haaland. And that's been intercepted. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. David Villa claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. And it's Ronaldinho. That is a great ball. Has a go! Saliba gets rid without sophistication. And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's the throw. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, easy pickings there. Moved on forwards.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Rafinha just eases him off the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good running, strong and purposeful. Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Hullet. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And he's managed to get rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's going for goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Chouameni. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Thuram. Schmeichel can claim that. Eto'o is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that has been clubbed away. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Chouameni. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Just about up to the hour now. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rafinha, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's an excellent interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Nuno Mendes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22, Chouameni. Number 6, Rafinha. Coming on the field, number 16, Rodri. Number 27, Serginho.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
throw-in.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8, Ban. Number 4, Turn. Number 20,
And it's Ronaldinho, who played through for the wide man.
Number 13,
Serginho.
Van Dijk. Number 12,
Kimmich.
Van Basten. Number
Added time going
14,
up here, it's 3 minutes.
Kimmich. There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he finish? Goal! Inter! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Just eases him off the ball. Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Cleared without hesitation. Nuno Mendes. And here's Messi. And it's... Can he put it away? And that was very necessary.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Jorginho. Oh, good-looking ball. Cannavaro can get it clear. And he's taking no chances there. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Jorginho. And that has been knocked clear. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now can he find a finish? That is lovely. Up he goes! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back.
He's got the shot away! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, that's an inviting ball. Van Basten is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
The attendance for this match was 80,953.
Lampard, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Messi. It's Lampard! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Substitution for Inter, number 7, Mbappe.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 10,
David
Messi.
Villa.
Number 22,
And he's intervened well there, and that's gone loose. He has found the way through,
number 11, Bale.
and he's heaved it away.
20, Chiesa. Number 8,
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
number 13, Iniesta. Substitution.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he was alert to it. There's the hit! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Van Bronckhorst. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Barcelona could have here their final chance.
Substitution for Inter, number 6.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Is number 26, Robertson.
They've played it short. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed.